Proud of you.
Yan na.
It's so sarap and so sulit.
Lapit na sila.
Tim Yap skillfully organizes successful parties. He is also a model and fashion
Sila na lang ang hinihintay ng tower.
looks using his bold hairstyle.
My hair is very important. It's the crowning glory. Wearing sleek clothes and then all of a sudden my hair thinning, it won't look good. I tried Nuvo hair. Sigurista ako pagdating sa mga paggamit ng product. After using Nuvo hair, it really helped my hair. It wasn't limp anymore. My style is still bold, never bald. Nuvo hair, nature's answer to hair loss.
Good morning. As the new McDo endorser, sulit ako. I can do drama. Hosting. Musical. Action.
Hello, be?
Sulit ako, diba?
Oh, wala pa naman. Pero wala naman ng ibang lumalanding. Sila na lang yung hinihintay.
Oo nga, oo.
Wala nang lumalanding na eroplano. Wala na. Lahat ng ano dinala na. Oh, iba, ayun na naman, biglang yung mga eroplano dinala doon sa Clark. Yung Malaysian Airline pinalanding na ron sa Clark. Tapos ito may dalawang eroplano galing na Singapore, isang Cebu, isang PAL, paikot-ikot sila. Wala na pinapalanding. Sila na lang pero malapit na. Baka nga wala ng 15 minutes ito. Mag-ingat kayo dyan, ha?
Nakapwesto na kami.
Ingat kayo.
Naunahan kami.
Okay. Sige, picturean mo yung police.
Picturean mo daw police.
Popost kita sa Facebook, ha? Sige na, ingat kayo. Love you too. Bye.
Some members of the cabinet, including presidential cabinet members Jojo Ochoa, Sonny Coloma, and Francis Tolentino. What we can tell you, though, is that all cabinet members are accounted for. They have not been hurt. They have been brought to a holding area in the Tacloban airport. We want to get more information about who else was on that plane and if anyone else was hurt. But what we do know is that all passengers are safe. We'll give you more details as they become available, but we'll continue to show you pictures of the plane that wasn't able to take off. We still don't know whether it was weather-related or whether there was an accident on the runway.
Nakalis na si Pope ayun, na-disgrasya pa sa aeroplano.
Good afternoon, I'm David Saldran, and this is ANC's continuing coverage of Pope Francis's visit to the Philippines. Flew into a storm. It's signal number 2 right now in Tacloban, but the pontiff was undeterred and pushed through with his long-time desire to visit victims of Typhoon Yolanda. Under rain and strong winds, tens of thousands of people also waited for the chance to see the Pope. Caroline Howard has this story.
Despite the threat of tropical storm Amang, Pope Francis left Manila for Tacloban at 7:30 in the morning, earlier than scheduled. Shortly before 9, his plane touched down at the Tacloban airport. Wearing raincoats, thousands of pilgrims braved the rains and gusty winds and stood their ground for the scheduled papal mass. They burst into cheers and song as the papal motorcade made its way to the stage. Before reaching the stage, the Pope also donned a yellow raincoat. Addressing tens of thousands of Typhoon Yolanda survivors, the Pope delivered a moving homily.
Permítame esta confidencia.
I'd like to tell you something close to my heart.
Y cuando yo vi
5 p.m.
desde Roma esta catástrofe,
When I saw from Rome that catastrophe,
sentí que tenía que estar aquí.
I felt that I had to be here.
Y ese día, esos días, decidí hacer el viaje aquí.
And on those very days, I decided to come here.
Quise venir para estar con ustedes.
I'm here to be with you.
Un poco tarde, me dirán, es verdad.
A little bit late, I have to say,
Pero estoy.
but I'm here.
Estoy para decirles que Jesús es el Señor.
I've come to tell you that Jesus is Lord.
Que Jesús no defrauda.
And he never lets us down.
Tantos de ustedes
Wala na, nakalayo na yung mga
perdido
aeroplano.
todo.
Basta
So many
wala
of
nang
you
pwedeng
have
lumanding.
lost
Siya na lang
everything.
hinihintay. Oh.
Yo no sé qué decirles.
I don't know what to say to you,
Él sí sabe qué decirles.
but the Lord
Siya lang ang
does
pwedeng
know
lumanding.
what to say to you.
Kastiga.
Solamente guardo silencio.
All I can do is keep silence.
Y los acompaño con mi corazón en silencio.
And I walk with you all with my silent heart.
The pontiff urged the faithful and typhoon survivors to hold
4,200
strong to their faith, and in their most trying moments, to find solace in the cross, the suffering Christ, and the Virgin Mary.
Que en los momentos de dolor, de pena, en los momentos que no entendemos nada, en los momentos que queremos revelarnos,
In the moments where we have so much pain, where we no longer understand anything,
solamente nos viene tirar la mano y agarrarnos de su pollera.
all we can do is grab hold of her hand firmly.
Y hagamos juntos un momento de silencio.
Let us together hold a moment of silence.
Miremos al Señor.
Let us look to the Christ on the cross.
Él puede comprendernos porque pasó por todas las cosas.
He understands us because he endured everything.
Y miremos a nuestra Madre
Let us look to our mother
y con el corazón digámosle, Madre,
and with a true heart say, Mother.
en silencio hagamos esta oración.
In silence, let us
Cada
say this
uno
prayer.
dígale lo que siente.
Say to the mother what
Yan. Siya na lang hinihintay ng control tower. Hello, be.
So,
Ayan na, naka-line up na siya. Siya na lang yung hinihintay ng control tower.
bababa na.
Ayan na, naka-line up na siyang bababa. Hintayin mo yung radyo. Pag nagsalta yung radyo, yan na. Siya na yan. Dali ha, standby ka lang.
Okay.
Any moment, magsasalita na to, maya-maya konti.
Okay. Kaya naman, load mo.
Okay lang.
Good afternoon.
Ayan na.
Philippine 8010, 7 miles silent 06. Philippine Tower, good afternoon. Wind calm on way 06, clear land.
Yeah, clear to land na siya. Clear to land na. Ayan na, makikita niyo yan dyan. Sige na, end call ko na. End call mo na, mahal.
Bye-bye.
Bye, ingat kayo. Ayan na. Ayan naman yung aksidente sa Tacloban. Ano ba yan? Clear to land siya.
O mga miyembro ng gabinete. Hindi pa natin nakukuha ang ibang impormasyon kung sino pa yung ibang sakay nitong government plane.
Alright, maraming salamat. Channel Vite reporting from Tacloban. We have MMDA Chairman Francis Tolentino on the line. I correct an early report saying that he was on the plane. He was not on the plane. However, he does have information about who were on the plane and perhaps what happened to that flight. MMDA Chairman Francis Tolentino, thank you for joining us.
Yes, Mr. Lorder. I'm on the other plane. We're about to take off.
Do we have
the first and then saw a
Okay, touchdown. Touchdown na yan.
Echo 2 Delta, Philippine 810.
Actually filled with rescue operators. It's been raining and ambulances are all over. So it's still an emergency mode.
We've been reporting that all passengers are safe. Can we also say that all passengers have been evacuated from that plane as well?
Yes. Also, the plane I don't know that we just evacuated that plane also.
Secretary, can you describe the weather conditions right now outside?
It's windy, and the gusting has probably affected the vision likewise because of the rain. So I cannot. It's your normal signal number 2.
Okay, normal signal number 2. We'll find out more about the weather in a while. In the meantime, thank you so much. MMDA Chairman Francis Tolentino explaining to us that everyone on the plane is safe. Everyone has been evacuated. He, along with other government officials, are on another plane, and they, as of this moment, are stranded on the runway because rescue crew have taken over the runway as they try to extricate the plane from the Tacloban Airport runway. In the meantime, no flights are allowed in or out of the Tacloban Airport. Now let's find out more about the conditions in the next hours as well, including tomorrow. Boyet is with us at the Weather Center. Boyet, still too early to say that it was because of the weather that caused an accident in the Tacloban runway, but what do we know about conditions over the Visayas right now?
Well, David, Pope Francis' visit to Visayas was actually met with showers and gusty winds as Tropical Storm Amang has maintained its strength. It moves closer to the Samar province, but this did not dampen the spirits of those who were there. Now, the storm was last estimated about 120 kilometers east of Borongan City, east in Samar, but with the maximum winds of 100 kilometers per hour and gusts of about 130 kilometers per hour. Forecast northwest at 17 kilometers per hour. And at the moment, signal number 2 is up over Catanduanes, Albay, Campo Sur, Sorsogon, Masbate, Burias Island, and Tikal Island in Luzon, as well as in northern Samar, eastern Samar, Leyte, and Biliran in the Visayas. Sa Pag-asa sila, signal number 1, race over Camarines Norte, Quezon, Polillo Island, Laguna, Rizal, Batangas, Marinduque, Oriental Mindoro, Romblon, South and Leyte, northern Cebu, Cebu City, Bantayan Island, Camotes Island, northern Iloilo, northern part of Negros Occidental, Capiz, Aklan, and in Dinagat as well. Now, for the remainder of Saturday, light rain is forecast over Tacloban and Palo in Leyte, although conditions will improve by tomorrow afternoon. In the next 6 hours, Pag-asa says there is a possibility of raising public storm signal number 1 over Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, and Aurora, and on the other hand, Metro Manila continues to have fair conditions, and in the next hours, partly cloudy skies continue in Pasay with only a 10% chance for rain. At the moment in Manila, temperatures turn to high 20s, although they remain under slight shade through the night. Now, what is strong winds from the northeast to prevail over Luzon and from the northeast to northwest of the rest of the archipelago with moderate seas. Now, take a look at the Mount Strike, which skins the northeast part of Samar by late afternoon or early evening on Saturday, and will be in the area of the Bicol region by Sunday. Then will be in the area of Casiguran, Quezon by Monday morning. As you can see now, the track is now starting to curve, and it will be out of landmass by the time it's Tuesday. And that's the latest from the ABS-CBN Weather Center. David, back to you.
Thank you so much, Boyet. Speaking about the weather, we have some good news for everyone who's watching. We have positive information, including visual information, that the papal plane has landed safely at the Villamor Air Base. For those of you who are worried about weather conditions along the flight path of Pope Francis, especially after hearing that breaking story about a plane accident on the Tacloban runway, I think we can all heave a sigh of relief somewhat, as we have positive information and a visual confirmation of the arrival of the papal plane, a Philippine Airlines Airbus jet arriving safely at the tarmac of the Villamor Air Base. For those of you who are praying for a safe journey for the Pope, well, your prayers have been answered. The Pope will soon disembark from the Philippine Airlines flight, which came from Tacloban. As you...
Hintay pa kayo dyan, hindi pa nakakababa na aeroplano.
Ay, hindi pa.
Ala pa, hinihila pa ulit siya nung, ano. Yung kabukhan nung dumating siya, di ba, hinihila yung aeroplano. O gano'n na naman, kaya matatagal na daw ang bumaba yan. Saan ba kayo nakapwesto, mahal?
Dito na kami sa pag-akit ng skyway. Pag-akit ng skyway.
Ano yan na? Pagka nasa pinaka-gate 5 ng Villamor, saan kayo? Sa left or sa right side? Pag nakaharap ka sa gate? Pag nakaharap ka sa gate ng Villamor, nasaan kayo? Nasa left o nasa right side? Pag nakaharap ka?
Nasa right.
papuntang Terminal 3? Pag nakaharap ka sa gate ng Villamor, nasa kaliwa kayo, nasa kanan?
Pag nakaharap ko ng, kunyari, galing ka ng airport, Terminal 3, papunta na rito sa Merville. Pag nakaharap ng galon, kaliwa kami.
Nasa kaliwa. O, nasa kaliwa. Eh, kasi sabi mo, nasa kanan kayo eh. Kaya nga tama, sa kaliwa kayo. Kaliwa, papuntang Bonifacio.
Oo.
Sige, kaya lang wala pa. Ari ngayon palang tinoto yung eroplano. Bagay, alam ko wala namang seremonyas na to eh. Diretso na siguro to kasama siya pupunta. Maraming tao dyan?
Maraming sobra.
Sige na, mag-ingat kayo. Si Bunso, ah.
Bye.
Hawakan nyo yan. Sabi mo kay Toto, hawakan niya si Bunso. Kayo ni ate magkasama, ha? Mag-ingat kayo. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.
Father Federico Lombardi, the head of the Vatican Press Office, gave us some information during the flight. He said that the Pope, on the way from Tacloban to Palo, stopped by the house of a family. He did not identify the identity of the family members, but he stopped by a small house, stood at the doorway, blessed the family, blessed.
Linda. We've lost contact with Linda Humilia, who's on board the Philippine Airlines flight, which you see on your screens. The good news, of course, is that the Pope has safely arrived at the Villamor Air Base. The Airbus jet is now being towed, and soon the Pope will disembark after a rather tense journey for a lot of people who are watching this because of the weather in Tacloban. But of course, it was a promise that he fulfilled. He was able to cover pretty much his entire planned itinerary, except he had to fast track that itinerary. A lot of people were disappointed, but at least he did fulfill his promise to see the Taclobeños and, of course, all those in Palo firsthand and face-to-face. In a short while, the Pope will be disembarking, and we hope to get Linda Humilia back on the line to give us an inside track on what exactly happened there. Why was the Pope asked to leave so early? Of course, the pilot had been insisting that the weather would be worsening. Originally, the Pope was scheduled to leave Tacloban Airport at 5 o'clock. He had a full afternoon scheduled. He was supposed to have a liturgical ceremony at the Palo Cathedral, blessing of the mass grave. He did, in many ways, fulfill his itinerary, but of course it was cut short. But now he's back here in Metro Manila, where he'll continue the rest of the day at the Apostolic Nunciature, we are told, unless of course there is a new schedule on his itinerary. Split screen on which you have right now on your screens. On one side, of course, safe journey of the Pope back in Villamor Air Base. On the other, the ill-fated flight, a Bombardier jet, which was carrying government officials, including Executive Secretary Giorgio Ochoa and Press Secretary Sonny Coloma. The good news, of course, for both planes is that all passengers on both planes are safe and sound and accounted for.
Bombardier, yun pala yung aeroplano. Bombardier. Nag-stuck na yung aking pinapanood. Ano nangyari sa'yo? Hey.